Hello, hi. This is Krishnan Srinivasan, a fine art photographer, a distance skater. Welcoming you guys into another video. It's going to be an unboxing video, and I left out one thing. Now I have added cross training and a bicycle or bicycling into my list as well. Okay, wherein uh, this year a little bit of less on freelance skates. Okay, so I was all over the place with my introduction. Anyways, so we're going to do some unboxing today. What's the product? Okay, it's a drug. It's from this company. You can scan this QR code if you are watching this video. Okay, it's from the smiley face Amazon. Okay, it's in the box already, so let's go and unbox it. Quite a bit of unboxing today, or the series of unboxing in the recent videos. Let's see if we are able to get this out. Looks like I have spotted the way to open this box correctly. We have the medical bill, the bill for the product. Cost me $350. Now it is selling for $315 on everyday deal. Okay, it's called Unived Salt Caps, electrolyte replacement for runners, cyclists and athletes from other sports. 30 vegan capsules. Okay, so that's the product bill, not the product itself. So keeping the box aside, there you go. Without any further ado or further surprise, here is the Unived Salt Caps. Okay, I've done the unboxing on my Instagram vlogs. Okay, I've spoken about it enough, and that was on the learning process during my learning curve. Okay, when I started my long distance skating. Okay, so it was on my formative years of long distance skating, so it may not be as detailed as today or as matured as today. Okay, so this is the package itself. Right now this is completely sealed. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to leave it that way. Okay, airtight. And you have 30 vegan capsules in this. Okay, so nutraceutical. Okay, so 30 vegan capsules, as in capsule itself. Okay, it's vegan. I'm a vegetarian, by the way, so yeah. And it has all these salts inside: sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, and vitamin D3, and many more goodness to it. Okay, here they are covering amount of energy per serving. Okay, energy 0.7, total fat 0.01 gram, total carbohydrate 0.15 gram, sugar 0.03 gram. Okay, so yeah, you got to learn that these days people are forgetting that you got to pronounce the digits as read it out as individual digits after the decimal point. You cannot read it like 0.15. okay, you can, it's 15.0123 whatever, how many number of digits it's. So anything which is coming after decimal point, you have to read it out as individual digits. Okay, so then comes the sugar, which is 0.03 grams, protein which is 0.01 grams, vitamin D3, it's 100 IU. I do not know what IU is. Okay, then comes magnesium salt, which is 79 milligrams, and chloride salt, which is 353 milligrams, and sodium salt 214 milligrams, and potassium salt 52 milligrams. Okay, that's quite a lot of things. So all these things are for serving size 1 capsule 900 milligrams. Okay, so servings per bottle 30 servings. Okay, so did you get that right? Okay, so there is a small detail here that I got to let you know. Hmm? We will come to that later, or let me finish it anyways, that will help you. So these salts, like when you're burning yourself, when you're doing some marathon or when you're running more than 5 or 8 kilometers, okay, so you'll be sweating a lot. Okay, so suppose like you're running for 1 hour, or like you're sweating, if you measure your sweat for 1 liter, it will be like having 3 to 3.5 grams of sodium chloride, NaCl, which is your sweat. Basically that's salt. Okay, so your body is losing a lot of sodium when you're doing some workouts and exercise and everything. So you need to compensate those salts in your body, which you are artificially burning, as in like it's not natural that is happening to your body. You're doing some workout to burn it rapidly. So you might feel some giddiness, you might feel some fatigue, you might feel some muscle contraption, all that. So to avoid all those things, you need to keep providing the body with certain nutrients, the electrolytes type of salts. So these things will keep you in the cycle of hydration and dehydration, because you're dehydrating in a rapid phase when you're running or skating or bicycling or doing any form of intensive athletic workout. Okay, so you need to keep yourself hydrated. So these salts will reduce the process of dehydration and keep you energetic throughout the process. Okay, so when I was talking about burning 1 liter of sweat, would contain 3 to 3.5 grams of sodium chloride. Okay, so you need to compensate those salts with 1,000 milligrams, not grams, 1,000 milligrams of sodium salt, equal sodium salt you need to consume in terms of electrolyte salts. Okay, so in what quantity? If this is going to be a capsule, you're going to get 900 milligrams. So by means every 50 minutes or 1 hour, depending upon the intense of your workout, say like you're just casually walking, you're not sweating too much, you could have one tablet for 2 hours of workout. Okay, if you're going to do some intense workout like what I'm doing, like long distance skating, for every hour I need to have a capsule. That's going to help me a lot to the sweat that I'm letting out, depending upon the temperatures of every day. You got to compensate that. So every hour I need to take one capsule, okay, to keep me energetic, to avoid fast dehydration, to avoid fatigue, to avoid all sorts of muscle contraction or headaches, or like prevent you from fainting, losing your consciousness and all that. I need to take one capsule of this. Okay, this is the quantity, and this is the learning of mine. So I bought it on completely MRP price. Okay, usually this doesn't happen. People will sell it a little bit lower than the MRP price. I do not know what they would do with the drugs, but when it comes to the retail market, now usually it's lesser than this price. Okay, so it has 2 years of shelf life. Do you follow? Okay, November 22 to November 24. Okay, so it won't last even 6 months. Okay, so that is that. So that's a little bit of boring thing on the nutrition that you need to take. I'm not a chemist, I'm not a medic. Okay, I'm just giving you stuff which I learned through all this year by doing or trying to be an athlete. Okay, I'm not built for athlete. I mean, like, obviously everyone is born can become an athlete at any point of time, if given the dedication and given the number of hours they put in, ready to put in. So I've been trying to do some workouts in the past 1.5 years. I've been very active, and so these are the learnings that I learned. Okay, so then comes my old package. This sits on my hydration backpack zipper all the time, and this is how I have opened it. There is a what do you call that, some sort of dehumidifier silicone gel which is there in the package to absorb all the moisture that is going to go in because of the temperature variations that you're going to have when you're carrying this. Okay, so and this is how the tablet looks like. Okay, I've been putting it through some various temperature cycles, so it's a little bit having a variation in the salts thing, because like there's air conditioning in my room. When I take it out, there is sun, so no worries. Okay, it has shelf life of 18 months, and this one is just 2 months old. Yeah, I bought it on April 22 and it expires on April 2024, so we have some time. I'll be burning this immediately in the next few months. Okay, because like my cycling needs one on onward journey, one on return journey. So yeah, this is how the capsule looks like. It's very transparent. It has some white salts inside. Okay, so that's how it looks. I've given the unboxing. I've shown you the actual product itself, what's on the inside. Okay, to learn a little more about the nutrition, we'll get to the computer screen recording. I'll show you a few more things. Okay, so hope this was useful. This is the small unboxing and a little bit detail on the things that is there on the capsule box. Okay, you can read through everything. Okay, and there are news which I'm not sure. I'm not a chemist, I'm not a medic again. I'm giving you a disclaimer. Please don't follow my advice bluntly, but these are the things that I take because these are lightweight. Okay, how heavy this is going to be when you're going to travel like 20 kilometers in a day on a skateboard, right? So this is going to be not that heavy for me to carry, in other forms of nutrition, that's going to be a little heavy, and I have to plan for every gram that goes on my backpack. So this is not heavy, that's why I chose a capsule. There are other forms of nutrition available, electrolytes available for you to consume during your workout. We'll check out that on the computer screen recording. Okay, so I've put in every thoughts that I know here. So don't follow my things blindly. Consult someone who is really educated in this matter before you consume other things. I didn't consult anyone, but I came to know about my learnings, so it's working for me. There is no side effects, so it's all good. So thank you. Let's go to the computer screen recording. Thanks. Peace. Hello. Okay, enough with all the non-stop nonsense. Okay, let's get into the video. Right, so you probably saw the unboxing of all the Univet company's vegan medicines, electrolyte capsules. Okay, so let us look at a few other nutritions which is available. I'm going with only one particular shopping site, e-commerce site, which is Amazon India. Okay, I haven't checked on any medical websites where you can source all your medicines from. Okay, or I did not check any other e-commerce site wherein they provide grocery items. Okay, I'm not checking out on all those things, or neither Apollo Pharmacy or any other websites if they're going to provide you medicines. Okay, so I'm just giving you a generalized source of e-commerce site wherein everyone can acquire a supply of electrolyte item, wherein without you don't need any sort of prescription or any approval. Like it's available on a commercial site, you can buy them. Okay, if you have enough credit in your credit card or proper money in your bank account, you can use your debit card. You could buy through Amazon Pay, whatever that is convenient for you. You could make use of that and buy it. So I'm giving you the generalized site for you to purchase this item. Okay, so what do we have here? This name is called Tailwind. One word, it's not two words, by the way. Okay, Amazon has already corrected its search. Okay, they are pretty good actually. So this Tailwind nutrition is pretty common among the athletes, especially known to the athletes in Europe. Okay, It's pretty famous in Brazil also. So a lot of them uses Tailwind, and Tailwind also sponsors many athletes. May it be in distance skating, may it be in bicycling, or any other sports. Gravel bicycling. You name it, Tailwind is there, and they are very trustworthy. You can consume it. Okay, so what we are looking here is Tailwind Nutrition Endurance Fuel, which is on lemon flavor. Gives 30 servings. Okay, they are pretty expensive in India. If you're going to buy it over there, probably you can afford it. But these are nutrition juices, as in like you put one serving of this Tailwind powder into the measured amount of water they are specifying, and you consume it according to their prescription. You'll be having sufficient nutrition to ride along. And they also have some other gel packets and all that. We'll go through that. Probably I have opened the tablet, I don't remember. I need my Wi-Fi connection, so I have kept it on. Okay, so Tailwind Nutrition is one such solution. You can go check for that. Otherwise, like when you're going for any endurance kind of participation, in races or anything, you could always carry some fruits and all that, or some solid food that is more comfortable for you, like. But make sure like you have access to all the restrooms and everything during your race, and make sure like you time yourself, you pace yourself well, that you allot time. You could give time for your food and other bowel movement stuff which is happening for a long race, as I'm talking about like 24-hour race, or much longer than that, like skate Ladiga challenge, which happens for 3 days. You skate like miles and miles of distance. Okay, so or varied distance upon 3 days continuously. So there are different types of nutritions available. All you got to look for is electrolyte nutrition in the search. I've given Tailwind Nutrition here. You can go for electrolyte nutrition, and you could get a lot of products from here. So hope I don't hit my uh, microphone's wire. You will feel it actually. Okay, see, you get a lot of things here. So few things are we saw about the tablet, right? Univet tablet. There are many things like this which we Univet capsule, right? So these ones are like tablets, a size of a coin, size of a quarter, a small a quarter, or a 1 rupee coin, or a 5 rupee coin, of that size, and you put this into the measured amount of water and drink them. Okay, so they're going to dissolve and you drink them. Okay, you can put that in a measured cup, a water bottle like this, that you will find, and you got to consume them. And it's effective if and only it is consumed under 30 minutes or so. There will be variation of timing depending upon the product that you're going to buy. Okay, so if it is fast and up, capsule not capsules, tablets like that, electrolytes tablets. So if it is like fast enough, you got to consume it under 30 minutes. Okay, when you put one tablet under the measured amount of water, you got to consume it under 30 minutes. Only then it will be effective. Otherwise, it's just any other water that you're going to consume, and which is salty. As simple as that. So when you put electrolyte nutrition, you'll have several options. Okay, I haven't tried any of them. All I had was like just Univet capsules so far, because it was lighter to carry. That is the only main reason. I always wanted to try fast up this reload electrolyte solution. If I want to, you get 20 tablets in one one whatever tube, and you could use that. So that's like 250 or 300 bucks. Okay, so you could use that during your races. So if people are going for a marathon, they would need probably like five tablets, or like capsules, not capsules. Well, yeah, I'm going to call that tablet. Okay, coin size tablets. So you'll need 5 or 4, and that you should be sufficient. Okay, so you just look for this. Okay, I'm giving you a pretty overview on what I'm looking here. Okay, And there is something called GARPs. I've always talked about this in my skating, long distance skating videos or vlogs, which I kind of posted it on Instagram. Okay, so dry fruit GARPs. Okay, that's what it's called as. So you could, when you put in for a search on this Amazon e-commerce site, okay, what you get is a separate packets of raisins or like seedless dry grapes or cashew nuts or badam, all sorts of dry fruits that you will get, dates and all that. But actually what you can do is like buy one packet of each things and mix it up, and that is what is called as garp. Okay, so this is a very rich source of nutrition. You could always have this, trustworthy. Trust me, I've been having this for a long time. I always purchase one packet of garp that is available on the supermarket, and I consume it at various times, especially when I'm so tired and when I'm feeling sleepy. I usually have garp instead of having any other snack, any oily food or any other biscuits, which is butter and all that. Instead of that, I usually have a garp that energizes you much faster. Okay, could have it as a meal as well, but it's not a complete meal per se, but it could serve you during your marathon races or any other races that you're participating, or when you're doing some long workouts. This is going to definitely help you. So it's called garp. You could mix all the dry fruits and keep it in a zip bag and use it for yourself. That's amazing. These are really good actually. Okay, so what else I want to say? Yeah, garp. Next tab is called gels. Okay, so you get these kind of nutrition gels, okay, in different flavor, like from cranberry to orange to lemon to blueberry. There are different flavors, so you gotta choose your a pack. You stack it up like 15 to 16 gels for a what do you call that, ultra marathon race. So you swim and you come back, you ride for 180 kilometers. People would stack up to 16 nutrition gels, and they'll just consume that during that 180 kilometers of bicycling. So this is going to definitely help you. And these are not permanent meals, okay, so you got to have some proper food after that. But this is going to definitely help you, during your race. Like, you don't have to have a complete meal and feel heavy and not be able to run or bicycle or do some distance skating. Instead, you could have this and keep yourself going, like so it's not like beef jerky, but it's like more like some sort of nutrition, okay, that's going to help you. But these are pretty expensive, okay, in terms of my financial thing. But I can't afford this for my regular workouts. I'm just doing workouts. I'm not part of any skate ideas here thing, because like I couldn't afford the membership. But like, if you're going to be part of that, and if you're going to participate in race, or if you're fairly serious about your athletic thing, you could start trying all these endurance gels, stack it up, and you can try everything. And like, you can make yourself like what you want and all that. But I do consume this omega-3 fish oil, salmon oil, not from this brand, not from Fasten Up. Many other brands are giving you synthetic fish oil, which is like created in the labs. What I have is organic fish oil. Like, I forgot the brand, but it's an organic salmon oil. So I consume omega-3 salmon oil tablets, and vitamin D3 tablets. Okay, those are separate tablets. Not tablets, capsules actually. Kind of help me, keep me fit. Like, being vegetarian, you might lack few other good vitamins which meat eaters usually get, mainly to be talked about, like B12 deficiency, or B12, vitamin B12, and vitamin D. Obviously, enough sunlight won't be enough actually for vegetarians, especially. So So I thought of having some egg whites or egg, and I actually happened to try omelette 10 or 9 years before, and I didn't like the taste, and I kind of I didn't even take a complete bite. Actually, little teeny piece of it, and I no, I couldn't carry on. I actually vomited. So I'm sticking to salmon oil and vitamin D3. So yes. Mm, yeah, these things you can look for gels. Okay, nutrition gels, electrolyte nutrition gels, that will help you a lot with your energy, with your endurance races. Okay, that's why it's called endurance. You do a long race. Okay, like say a trail run or a trail bicycle race. There are several races when you come into bicycle world. Okay, so what do you call that? Very famous or very known to a lot of people is randonnier or randonneering. Like as in London, Edinburgh, London, LEL, and what is that? PBP, Paris, Brush, Paris. What else is it? Pan Celtic race, which happens in the Ireland. There are many races actually. You have nationals for gravel racing in New Zealand. There are plenty races happening all around the world in the world of bicycling. Okay, so they also need all these things. So you have bicycles with dedicated, bento box, wherein like you can stack up to 16 gels or more as your nutrition inside the bicycle frame itself. And there are bicycle frames which comes with water tank, wherein like you could put 600 ml of water into it, like ultra marathon triathlon bikes, triathlon bicycles. Okay, so it comes with compartments for all these things, dedicated compartments. So gels, nutrition gels, electrolyte gels are pretty good, and it's very common among athletes. Please do look for them or take advice from a good athlete whom you know already. So what I'm trying to do here is like I'm just giving you pointers which I have learned myself watching videos. Okay, so take it only as pointers. I'm not a chemist, I'm not a medic. Okay, so whatever I'm giving you is the pointers which I learned from videos. So don't take my word just like that. That's the disclaimer I want to put it here. Okay, so I, as Krishna Srinivasan, who is just a fine art photographer and a distance skater, and I'm an amateur in any sort of other medical thing which I'm not suggesting myself. Okay, this is something which I read, I'm sharing it with you in the video. This is the disclaimer, so don't take my words just as it is. Please go check it up, and I'm only showing things which is available on the commercially available e-commerce site. Okay, so anybody have access to it, you can buy and take it. Okay, so please do take in doctor's advice before consuming any of this, because if you have any allergies or you're not supposed to take any sort of set and salt, it might affect you. So please do take advice before consuming any of this. So that's my thing which I'm putting over here. Okay, so it's very common. These gels are pretty common among marathon runners, trial runners, people who ride bicycles on trials, a lot of things. And even among the distance skating community, a lot of people use this. Okay, so we saw about the salts that are there on the the Univet tablet, right, which was like sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, and vitamin D3. So if you're going to Google, you'll get some generalized opinion about what salt intake can help you. It kind of prevents hyponatremia. Okay, so low sodium in the blood, or sort of all the fatigues, and it prevents you from that. I told you that logic, right? So how much you kind of sweat logic that I told you. So it's regarding to that. You can go and Google like this, like benefits of potassium salt for marathon runners or whatever athletic activity that you're trying to do. They're going to help you. So having potassium, it kind of gives you steady fluid levels, regulate your heartbeat, and prevent muscle cramping and all that. So potassium is going to help you with that. And benefits of magnesium, it kind of improves the blood circulation in your body and aids in muscle regeneration. So potassium, magnesium, sodium, and the chlorides. They kind of help with the rehydration process. So all these four kind of work together in the hydration, rehydration, and preventing, slowing down the process of dehydration. So they work together for the benefits of your health. Okay, so you can go and read like this completely on the internet. You have a basic information on everything that you need. Okay, vitamin D also helps you with that. Rich source of muscle strength. Okay, and what else? Yeah, you need a lot of these. It kind of helps you regenerate calcium as well. Vitamin D is important for regeneration of calcium in your body. So you can go and read them. Okay, it's interesting to read and know about what you're having. Okay, so this is the general instruction for using Tailwind endurance powder, which is called as fuel. So this is the Tailwind endurance fuel package. Looks like the gels. You just cut open a packet and consume it. Okay, there is something called granola bar. There is something called peanut bars, chocolates. You can also have that. Okay, so but this is a very little pointer on electrolytes and nutritions, what kind of things that is rolling among the professional athletes. So most of them take the gel during their rides, and they consume food for regular food, like when the race is happening for 2 or 3 days, which is not timing. Sometimes it's only about like finishing. It's too long. When you talk about like pan Celtic race, it might span about 1,500 kilometers or more, or 2,500 kilometers or more. Yes, it's 2,500 kilometers or more. So when you are talking about such races, like you do take normal food, but it's up to you. But these things really improve your performance. Okay, so that's a little thing which I've learned through my distance skating in this 1.5 years. And 1.5 years is in like only with distance skating as a okay. I actually made the board in 2021 Jan, and I couldn't use it because of the COVID situation for 6 months. And I slowly started building up my activity. I made it a regular activity from July or August. So technically speaking, with distance skating, is just a complete active time, as in Strava would show you, right? So when you're on the move, this is the time you kind of activity you did for this much amount of time, right? So something like that. Okay, so I was on the move in this 1.5 years, but I've been skating for almost 3.5 years now, and that is the entire amount of time in my entire life when I have skated. So I've started to put a use of my time well, documenting my activity with skating, like in the early stage itself. Actually, it should have been 4 years actually, because like by March 2019 I started my skating thing. So yeah, it'll be useful for freelance skates if you're going to prolong your practice for long hours, like more than 3 or 4 hours. Okay, so the what else? This is the little pointer that I could give. If you know anything more, please do share it with me on the comments. Educate me. I'm not that the so-called electrolyte guru here, so I know nothing. I just shared whatever little I know. So I'm not a professional medic. I'm not a professional chemist or any sort of pharmaceutical guy. I'm just showing you things which I learned and which is available on a commercial site. Okay, so thank you. Hope it was useful. Bye.